We are now ready to take a well-informed look into the week ahead in finance with our late news money man Scott Phillips, the Chief Investment Officer from Motley. Scott, good evening. The Reserve Bank meets Tuesday. We're not expecting to see any changes to policy settings, interest rates, but the board will update its view on the economy, and we do look forward to hearing what they're thinking.
Yeah, Peter, good evening. That's a really important point because the RBA are probably not going to change anything, really unlikely. But the way they talk about the economy, really, they have their finger on the pulse. They have a better data set and a more current data set than almost anybody, including, by the way, representatives on the RBA board. And so, yeah, what they have to say will matter for investors, for the overall economy, which is frankly far more important, and of course for the numbers like jobs. And so we're hoping they're seeing good signs ahead. They may give some different views, but thus far, hopefully, the momentum and the signs are good.
On the data front, we have international trade and new vehicle sales, which are at record highs, and that's Tuesday as well.
Yeah, this is fascinating. The new car sales numbers in particular, Peter, have been really important as leading indicators of how we're feeling. If you're going to put down 20, 30, 40, 50, 80 grand on a new car, you're going to do it only if you're feeling really good about the economy. So to some degree, this is a really nice leading indicator. It does swing around reasonably wildly, and as you say, already at record levels. So I wouldn't be at all surprised to see that taper off at some point. But if that remains strong, it is really good news for consumer confidence.
Also watching out for weekly payroll, jobs and wages data on Thursday.
Yeah, we know the unemployment numbers were a bit rubbery last time they came out. Legitimate numbers, of course, but largely driven by the fact people pulled out of the labour force. These payroll numbers and wages numbers really tell you exactly how many people are being paid, what sort of hours they're working, and those two numbers are far more useful, I think, economically. We aren't expecting a big turnaround, I have to say, because this lockdown continues to drag on in the southeastern states. Hopefully, in the fullness of time, we will see some better numbers come through, but I don't think it'll be this week.
And finally, quickly, it's Labor Day for some states and territories tomorrow, but the Aussie market will trade. What can we expect when it opens here in the morning?
It will, and for those on a public holiday, hopefully it's a good public holiday because the futures are pointing to a 0.75% gain. So fingers crossed that actually happens when the market opens in the morning.
Nice way to finish up. Scott Phillips, Chief Investment Officer, Motley. As always, thanks for joining us on the Late News.
Thanks, Peter.